So David Moyes is moving on from West Ham United. It's the end of an era. It really is. I never wanted David Moyes as manager. I didn't. I did not want David Moyes as West Ham United manager. I thought it was a very uninspiring choice. I thought that he would get us out of trouble in that that second half of that season, and then the seasons after would be very mediocre. We would finish mid-table. It'd be very boring, and it would leave us all very frustrated. How wrong I was. How wrong I was. How wrong we all were. Because the football actually wasn't that bad when David Moyes joined. In that first season, we were playing some decent stuff. We were playing some good counter-attacking football. And we were challenging for those Champions League spots. We were. We didn't quite get it. We didn't. We missed out by about 3 points. But, still, it was an amazing season. It really was. And it got us into the Europa League. And I wasn't overly confident about our Europa League campaign because we'd played with the idea of being in the Europa League before and not made it through the qualifying stages. So that's kind of what I expected again. I thought, well, we'd go out at that stage or we'll get into the groups and then we'll go out at the group stages and it'll be very embarrassing for us. But we didn't. We kept winning games. We won the group. I didn't expect that. And then we went into that game against Seville and I thought, yeah, again, no, we're going out. We're not going to make it past Seville. Seville. They're great in the Europa League. They are the Europa League. They tend to win it all the time. But do you know what? We had that first leg and we lost 1-0. But that atmosphere, that London Stadium for that second leg, best atmosphere I've ever had in a European game. At that London Stadium, it was just an incredible atmosphere. And then we did what we did that night. That Yarmolenko goal, absolutely fantastic. And then we made it through and we played Lyon. The first leg wasn't fantastic. And then that second leg, we destroyed them. We destroyed them away from home to make it into the semis. We played Frankfurt, and then it all ended. And I was disappointed. I was gutted. I was absolutely gutted because I thought that was our best ever chance of winning a trophy, the best ever chance of me seeing West Ham United lift a major trophy. And I was devastated, absolutely devastated. But we finished 7th, which meant that, we were in the Conference League and, I had a little bit more hope for that because I thought, what, we could do all right here. We're favourites here, but, we're West Ham United. We're gonna foul at the last hurdle. We're gonna go out against some unknown team and it'll be embarrassing. But we didn't. We kept winning and winning and winning and winning. In fact, we went unbeaten, and then we had that night in Prague. I wasn't in Prague, unfortunately. I would have absolutely loved to have been there. I would have been. And I was at the London Stadium in Club London, most amazing night. And do you know what? The first ever video that I made about West Ham United was the day before that final, the day before. So would I be here right now talking to you on this video if it wasn't for that final? I'm not sure. So do I have David Moyes to thank for me doing this? Honestly, I don't know. But would I be here? Would I have ever started? Would I ever made a video talking about West Ham United if we never made that final? Probably not. No. So, I've kind of got David Moyes to thank for the last year, I guess. I don't know. But, that was an amazing night, wasn't it? Probably the best night of my life. Don't tell my wife. I've got 2 kids. Don't tell her. Anyway, so, look, David Moyes delivered that. He did. Would another manager been able to? Possibly, but they didn't. David Moyes did, and I will be forever grateful to him for that. Our first major trophy. I never expected to see us lift a trophy, let alone a European one. So that was absolutely incredible. And the football last season in the Premier League wasn't brilliant. The football this season hasn't been brilliant. It's kind of gone downhill. We've been conceding goals and. It's definitely time for him to move on now. 100% time for him to move on. I still thank him for absolutely everything that he did for West Ham United. He was amazing. He's raised expectations at the club. He's raised the profile of the club. And he is leaving the club in a better position than when he came in. He definitely is. Yeah, the squad is not fantastic. And it could be a lot better. But he has left the club in general in a lot stronger position than when he came, and we do have to thank him for that. But no, it is time to move on, and it'll be his last home game at the London Stadium this Saturday, and I really hope that he gets a fantastic goodbye from the fans, and all the fans really do get to show their appreciation to him, because despite what he said in the media, the majority of West Ham United fans do really appreciate everything that David Moyes has done, and I really hope he gets that goodbye that he deserves. I really do. And then we move on. We got Julian Lopetegui coming in, and it's another manager which a lot of West Ham United fans are looking at and thinking that's not very inspiring. It may be a very uninspiring choice. Are we going to get very similar football? You know, he wasn't my first choice. He wasn't. So yeah, I do have my doubts. But I watched a video on the West Ham Network channel earlier today with Galim Balagi, who talked about Lopetegui. And do you know what? It's kind of given me a new perspective on it. So I do really think that that is a good video to go and watch if you have some doubts. So head over to the West Ham Network channel to go and give it a watch. I've linked the video below. It's a really good video, and it does give you an insight into Lopetegui a little bit. So yeah, that really is worth a watch. It has kind of changed my perspective on him a little bit, to the point where I'm a little bit more optimistic than I was before I watched that video. So, yeah, how's it going to go? We are not going to know. We may not expect much from Lopetegui, but we didn't expect much from Moyes, did we? I was wrong there. Could be wrong again. He could take us to that next level. We just don't know. We are just going to have to wait and see. So, he'll come in. Let's give him our full support. Let's trust in the process and hope that he is the right choice to replace David Moyes and to take us forward as a club. And I really hope he is. So, yeah, as I say, if you want to go watch that video, head over to the West Ham Network, give it a watch. It's definitely worth a watch. And if you've liked this video, please do not forget to hit that little like button and hit that subscribe button as well. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you all have a good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whenever you are watching this. Come on, you Irons!